I am the stiffest dude.
It's so boring.
I know. If I move forward, back.
Totally move back.
So it's almost like a dance thing, right? We do it like that. Could do that. Please don't put that. Yeah, that's how I was dressed by my wife this morning because I said I was doing this, and she wanted me to look cool, and she did it this morning. I lied about that. Yeah, I dressed myself this morning. Well, quite often I don't have a breakfast, but if I get coffee. But if I am in a hotel and I'm going to have a breakfast, a banana is very much part of my staple. What goes around the banana quite often changes, but the banana is something I often have. Love a banana. In the morning I'm on time, but by 6 o'clock I'm just hideously out of kilter. It's because when you have 8 and 10 meetings a day, it means that you're stacking them, one behind the other. And if one goes wrong, you're then late. I was late here, for instance, because the meeting that I had overran, and then I couldn't get a taxi, and then I couldn't find you, then there was some roadworks, and to be honest, you need one thing to go wrong and it concertinas really, really fast. The end of my day is dominated by going, shit, I'm late. So for all those people that I'm late to, I'm really, really sorry. It's not that I'm a bad person, it's just that I get too busy. But I ban biscuits in parts of the office now so that I can have, because I'd nibble biscuits too. I mean, who doesn't love a biscuit? The 1970s and early 80s was a golden era for biscuit. You had clubs, breakaways. It was an amazing period. And actually, the last 20 years have been a poor biscuit period, in my opinion. The Wagon Wheel. It is an amazing 1970s, early 1980s biscuit. It has not been beaten. I don't care what anybody says. The Wagon Wheel is the greatest biscuit man has ever made, period. Probably, if I was a little bit guilty, a show called Phineas and Ferb, which is a cartoon, children's cartoon, which I think is the cleverest piece of television ever made. Absolute genius. I wouldn't necessarily admit to a prospective investor, though I suppose I just have, that I like that as much as I do, but it is genius. Lots of complicated layers underneath it, so that if you watch it, there's something there for parents as well, for the children. It's a great show. Really clever. Pina colada. I'm so embarrassed to admit that, but I love a pina colada. I probably destroyed any chance I have of ever being taken seriously again in the real estate industry. But I do like a pina colada. I really like pineapples, and I really like coconut milk, and I like rum. So it's a perfect cocktail. I always wanted to be an actor, so I ended up in real estate inadvertently. Well, my father was quite a famous writer. Wrote Dad's Army and Allo Allo and Heidi High and all those shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he came to see me after the show. So this is 1986. I was 17 years old. He came to see me and said, "Son, if you really want to be an actor, I'll support you 100%. Son, to make it in this business, you need to be one of two things, either supremely talented or supremely beautiful. And you are neither." Which was a little bit harsh, but he went on to say, look, you're not without talent, but take that talent and go and do something else with it. And so I ended up in industrial real estate, obviously, because that was the thing to do. If you're not an actor, become an industrial real estate specialist. That makes perfect sense. Because that is the story that started my real estate career. Without that, my real estate career would never have happened. I would be a jobbing actor that maybe to a Heinz TV baked peanut advert or something. The rest of it, my career would never have happened, but for that piece of advice. So here I am, now giving an interview with you, first time in 30 years that I get to play to the camera.